Well, if you drive around parts of Michigan, you'll notice these fields of solar panels called solar farms. It's part of DTE Energy's plan to move Michigan forward in clean energy. Here to tell us more about solar energy, Jim Scheloske of DTE. So thanks for being here. How are you?
Thanks for having me, Blake. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. So first, just tell me a little bit about solar panels in general and how do they transmit energy?
Well, what solar panels are, Blake, is they're made up of a series of photovoltaic modules.
Okay.
Those modules when the sun shines on the photovoltaic modules, the electrons are activated in the modules. They form a stream that creates electricity for us. So it's basically just converts the sunlight into electrons that eventually make electricity.
Is this a safe approach to using energy?
Yes, very safe. Like there's no real problems with this solar photovoltaic
It's a mouthful, isn't it?
It is a mouthful. My apologies.
You're okay.
But it's a much cleaner way to produce electricity compared to other forms of traditional generation, coal or natural gas. There's zero emissions, so it's really critical to reducing greenhouse gases.
That's great. Yeah. So I read that DTE wants 11 million solar panels by 2040. Is that a logical and even attainable goal for DTE Energy to have these solar farms all over? And given our climate too here in Michigan?
Yes. A lot of people don't think the solar modules work in cloudy environments, but with the newer technologies, they do work. Even with indirect sunlight, cloudy days like we occasionally have here in Michigan, the solar modules will generate electricity. DTE is using new technologies where the modules will actually rotate and follow the sun across the horizon. They're on a axis system with a motor that will drive the modules to follow the sun.
Man, it seems like the technology in this is always evolving, or at least finding new ways to use it.
It is always evolving. The panels are getting more and more efficient, so that's good for DTE and it's good for all of us.
Consumers and everything. So is solar energy, I think a lot of us have this idea of it being kind of elite and expensive. What do you think that?
With the technology advancements we had in the last few years, the cost of solar energy has come down dramatically. It's on par with all other forms of electrical generation.
Very good. Tell us a little bit more about DTE's plans to move Michigan forward with solar energy.
We are planning a number of solar projects throughout the state, coupled with some wind projects as well. Our long-range goal is to have enough renewable energy to power roughly 4 million homes in the state of Michigan.
Man, so it's like a three-pronged approach. I don't know how many prongs you have, but you got solar, you got wind, so it seems to be all these different realms coming together.
It's all a piece of the pie.
Yeah.
You know, there's no one solution to the energy question. So renewables is just a piece of that pie, along with fossil generation and nuclear generation.
Very good. Jim, anything else you would like our viewers to know?
Just that DTE Energy has a lot of renewable energy plans. We're supporting the clean climate environment that we're pushing towards. And it's not just that something we need to do or we have to do. It's all of the above solution, because there is no one size fits all when it comes to energy generation anymore.
Very good. Jim, I appreciate your time this morning. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Blake.
Absolutely, our pleasure. And you can find more information on this by going to the Hot Links section. That's our website, WNEM.com.